And we're live.
Bing bong. From the people who brought you Yahoo bowls.
I got a tiny bone.
That's what made me think of Bing bong.
Which I immediately broke.
It used to be bigger.
I had to... You ever heard of the Japanese art of shakushisho or whatever?
The thing where you
repair it with gold?
Yeah,
I did that, but with resin.
Well, that's a thing. It's kind of the opposite.
I used trash to repair it.
The Japanese love smoking weed.
I think they're more opium people.
They love... I don't think that's true.
You ever run into an opium den out in the wild?
I've smoked
in
opium
your travels?
twice, like on accident. And
because it probably looks like a dab.
A den would be pretty cool, actually, to see a whole den. I feel like you could pick. I feel like you could just rob those places. They'd have to have really good security.
Well, I mean, I would imagine they do.
Otherwise, everyone's just high on opium on couches.
Yeah.
And
well, there's all the Japanese women who, get your pipe ready for you, and they're sober.
I think it's Chinese. Isn't it Chinese?
I think they're Vietnamese, actually.
Chinese.
I think it's Vietnamese.
But it's not Japanese.
It's definitely not Japanese.
It's not the one you've been saying confidently.
I don't say anything with confidence.
No, but everyone's on a couch laid back. I'd go in and I would get, you make the opium den be cash only.
That's true.
And then you have an ATM in there. Everyone's getting big cash out.
Yeah.
They're laying back on the couches. All the cash is falling
And as
out.
we now know, you can buy an ATM.
Yeah, that's true. And then all the cash falls out of everyone's pockets.
Yeah.
And then you keep it dark in there. And then you just go and you get all the cash.
Yeah, just steal. You could just wait until they're asleep and steal their wallet.
That's what I mean, too, is I feel like an opium den you could... The thing I was saying wasn't even a crime.
Well, the whole idea is you just do opium and then you fall asleep, right?
I bet people are farting in the opium lounge.
Oh, yeah. That stuff gives you gas.
Call it a lounge.
That stuff gives you gas.
Yeah. Have you ever done opium?
No, not that I know of.
You ever been in an opium
Not that I know of.
You ever been in an opium den?
I wish I had. I Googled where is an opium den.
Do you think people are doing heroin ever and they're just like...
It's like how I feel in a hookah lounge when I'm like, why can't I just smoke a cigarette? Some guy's shooting up like, well, what's the difference?
No, but you know what I mean? It's like a bunch of guys doing heroin or a crack house, and they're like, maybe if we put some Eastern shit up and got like some pure moods type music, some world music playing.
What if we put up like a big window type
I think
thing?
we should all start wearing big hats. And then people are like, we're going to get canceled if anyone finds out about that. And it's like, we're going to get canceled if anyone finds out we're doing heroin
at the opium den.
In a trap house.
Bing Bong's not going to like that.
Yeah. We're doing opium in a trap house. I think we can do like wear funny Asian hats.
Listen, I think we're allowed to be racist here.
This Vice report is about... That's not how they open reports.
Not Alexander.
People are wearing blackface in crack houses.
The newest trend sweeping the crack houses of the nation in the UK is blackface. They say they can't be cancelled as they've already cancelled themselves.
As they're already doing crack in an abandoned house. It is funny. It's like abandoned house.
Some say this is one crime too many.
It's like, what do you want to do in an abandoned house? Smoke crack? Do occult witchcraft? Do like evil murder, sex crimes? Or just be a punk rock band?
Yeah! Green Day!
There's a basketball player yelling that. Green Day!
Green Day!
Another bounce off the rim.
And another air ball.
Another missed shot. There should be bad basketball announcers because there's bad wrestling announcers.
Someone who just doesn't know the rules of the game.
No, they're like, yeah, he's cheating. I like the bad guy.
Fucking.
The basketball announcer is just like, that's bullshit. That shot should have gone in.
That was fuck. This guy sucks.
You need glasses. It didn't go in.
I said it shoulda.
I said it should have gone in.
I didn't say it did.
They've been greasing the rim. Oh, come on. You know that's not true.
The refs are all crooked. Beep!
Whoa.
Commercial interruption forever.
Commercial interruption forever. We're gonna do only commercials from here on out. These are all fancy treats that your girlfriend brought in here.
Yeah, man, go to town.
You don't want any of these fancy treats?
I just ate a bowl of mashed potatoes.
Ooh, the fanciest treat.
Fanciest treat of them all.
What'd you have in there? Cheese?
I had
Green
cheese,
onions?
jalapenos,
Jalapenos?
regular onions, garlic, butter and milk, obviously.
Is this a stew?
It was...
Or regular onions and a mashed potato?
Well, you boil the onions with the garlic and the water.
You ever have some sauerkraut with it?
I've never done that. I thought about adding kimchi, and then I was like, this is not... I don't know if this is a good idea.
The best is you put sauerkraut, cold sauerkraut, juicy, on top of hot mashed potatoes, and then you take a bite, and then it's like your mouth is boiling, but also there's cold water.
Cold water in your mouth.
It's a weird feeling. Like I've got steam actively coming, steam being created on my plate.
What is my mouth?
Not even like steam from the stove carrying over.
Turning my mouth into a nuclear reactor over here.
Oh, but it's good.
The groundwater is swelling.
I might have some of that for dinner.
Some sauerkraut?
Well, and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I make a mash.
You want a potato?
No, I've got plenty.
I bet you do.
Russet, Yukon, and bread. Can you tell I'm chewing? You think the listener will be able to know I'm chewing a cookie?
Oh, what you been doing?
Mostly collecting potatoes.
I can tell. You have 4 different varieties.
You see how dirty my fingers are. I've been digging into the ground.
Digging in the dirt.
I'm not just hanging out. I've been working on a puzzle.
Yeah.
Let
What
me
is it?
tell
A
you.
unicorn?
No, I would. That'd be great.
Do you want to smash a pinata with me later?
Yeah. You have a unicorn pinata?
I do.
Why?
I have a Latina unicorn pinata.
A Latina. It's a female unicorn.
Yeah.
It has breasts.
Well, you can't quite see their breasts, but imagine a horse with giant tits.
That'd be funny. They're like, we can't jog. We've got giant tits.
Where are the tits in your mind?
On the undercarriage. Oh, are you picturing them on the front?
I'm picturing
Like headlights?
I'm picturing them in between the front legs, pointing forward.
Yeah, like a headlight. I was picturing on the undercarriage, but you're right. Headlight is
and then
quite
they
funny.
neigh, and you just
Yeah.
flopping all around.
That would be funny.
No, I had to buy.
Also, because the way they're at, like, stables at, like, the Kentucky State Fair, let's say.
Yeah.
They always have those 2 bars, and it's almost as if the fencing is made for them to have tits.
Yeah.
That come out.
It's like you should if you had $1.
Bring a cup to the Kentucky State Fair and
Had $1, if you could make it rain.
Squeeze some cow, squeeze some horse milk.
Some horse milk. And I'm not talking about your mom's milk, not whore's
We
milk.
should have
horse
pre-recorded
milk.
this PSA. I'm laughing too hard.
God damn it. Why'd we do this PSA in an opium den? I'm giddy.
Hey, I'm chuckling. I'm surprised you've never smoked opium.
Soon Yi, get over here.
Soon Yi.
Repack my pipe.
What's Soon Yi gonna do when Woody dies?
Oh, that's where that name came from in my brain.
Yeah. Someone's gonna date her. There's someone out there who's gonna be like the second act for Soon Yi Prep.
I mean, imagine. Like one day, like she's like making eggs in some weird way, and then she's just like, God, this is just how my ex liked it. And it's like, Woody Allen had poached eggs every morning?
Some guy who has a blog. He's like, I dated Soon Yi, and here's what I learned about
And
Woody
here's what
Allen.
I learned about Woody Allen.
Apparently, he was very particular about which side of the bed he liked to sleep on. He always had a glass of water.
Are you a side of the bed guy? I think everyone's a side of the bed guy.
Fuck, yo.
Yeah, right.
I sleep on top of my lover so that I know they aren't sneaking out.
You're like Jennifer Aniston and John Hamm
Is that how they slept?
in the morning show, yeah.
Is that a thing?
It's an Apple TV program with Reese Witherspoon.
Just like a classic morning show moment. What are you paid by Apple TV?
I should be. I think I'm one of the like 5 people watching their programs.
Underground ads for
They
Apple
spend
TV.
like $80 million an episode. Like
This reminds me of that classic thing from
Wings.
Is it Wings on Apple TV? I don't even know what's on it.
There's a Wings reboot on Apple TV.
They rebooted Wings?
Mhm.
Is Tony in it?
Tony Shalhoub is in it.
Dang.
They made a movie. Wait, I'm thinking of Monk.
No. Shut up. No, Tony Shalhoub was in Wings, right?
Yeah, he was.
Because I was a big Monk fan, and people would be like, the guy from Wings? And I'd be like, what the fuck is Wings?
What the fuck are you talking
We're talking about Monk, Grandma.
What? When I bring up Joe Rogan on Christmas, you're going to tell me what? Oh, the guy from News Radio?
The guy from News Radio. He's the king of all media.
Trained by day.
Trained by day.
Fuck all night.
Change Shane Gillis' diaper by night. No, it's probably the other way around. Dude,
I don't know.
I changed Rogan's diaper.
Bro, I've been changing Rogan's diaper, okay?
Yeah, it's sick.
All right? Moved to Austin. I'm a live-in nanny.
I'm a living man.
For Rogan.
Yeah, Rogan.
No, I don't do anything with the kids.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Have a live-in nanny who's just, you can shit your pants.
Yeah. Ugh.
The other day, yesterday, our water was out.
Okay.
Our whole block,
No water.
no water. The government said no more.
Okay.
It is funny to start New Year's Day with no water.
Yeah, the
'Cause it's
most
like-
hungover day in America, and
Yeah,
no
but-
one can be hydrated.
It's like, what did someone do last night? Like, what? I mean, I know it's crazy because it's like a few years ago, you're like, since when do people do fireworks on New Year's Eve? And then now it's like, since when do people just randomly shoot guns off on New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
And then is that gonna be a new thing where it's like, God damn, it's New Year's Eve.
Leave your faucet on.
Let's go blow up the water main.
Leave your faucet on all night.
Is that the new? Yeah, that's a new fucking thing.
Let's try and run out.
I'm trying to take a bath. No, I was trying to take a bath. I was trying to take a shower. No, but our water was out. So then my girlfriend and I were like, well, I guess let's not poop. And then she said that, and I said, you're crazy.
I'm poop.
I'm going to poop all day. And then I didn't poop all day.
Poop all day.
Poop
Train
all
all
day.
night.
But then nighttime comes, I'm doing a poop. And then I was just walking around the house collecting water to flush the poop out of the toilet.
You're gonna say you're walking around the house with your shit.
With my shit in my hand.
What do I do with it?
No, but it's similar. I'm walking around, I'm getting water to flush the toilet, and then I'm just thinking, I wonder if I could poop more. And then I like squeezed my butt, and I was like, yeah, I bet I could. I should go back over there.
What do you mean squeezed your butt?
I guess squeezed my anus.
So you pushed.
Pushed.
You gave it a push.
Push. That is funny. It's like, yeah, when you're giving birth and they're like push, a lot of women shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on. That's women not.
Understanding directions.
Yeah, that's
Classic.
come on. That's not like.
That's just.
Those are two muscle groups, and you're like a kid who doesn't know how to flex right.
That's just broads being broads.
Yeah. Oh, it's squirt. Squirt's pee, and you're shitting because you're too dumb to know.
Too dumb to know how to not poop.
Yeah, you're too dumb to know how to not poop.
You can't just push.
Some of those gals just need to poop. I bet some of those gals just need to poop.
I would
How
love.
embarrassing that is if you're like, oh my god, the baby's coming. You shit your pants. And then you're like, actually, the baby's not coming yet. False alarm.
False alarm.
Well-
I just have diarrhea.
Well, anyways.
I thought my water broke, but actually I just shit my
Yeah,
pants.
do people ever have diarrhea while giving birth?
They have to.
That's probably what happened to me.
You slid out on a puddle of diarrhea.
This is disgusting. We're gonna bring an intern in. Remember that classic Scrubs episode?
Where they have a baby?
When Elliot has to deliver the baby from the woman who has diarrhea.
Dr. Cox sings a song about it.
Yeah, JD has to be like, janitor, we need more bedpans. And he's like, Is this for some prank you're doing?
What are you making a bunt cake?
What are you putting two shoes? You put them on one of like his shoes and walk around?
You know, you're bad at your job. All I want is a mop, dude.
That is funny that it's like he's a janitor in a hospital, and then like all these people have like patient. They're like people could live and die.
Yeah.
And then the janitor's like, I'm gonna fuck with them.
I'm gonna fuck with
You
everyone.
think Kelso's ever been like, hey, stop it?
Can you tone it down
You're
a little
psyching out all of these people.
Dude.
Then have to go and do medical surgery.
Dude, someone died because you
Right.
wouldn't stop talking shit to Turk.
Yeah. I'm chest bumping Turk.
I don't know what you think your job is here, but it's not that. I'm gonna need you to fucking tone it down.
Yeah. You should have like.
He's just then he gets a job at a middle school. He's just
Yeah.
he's just fucking encouraging school shooters.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it? Buy a gun, steal your dad's gun, and shoot everyone here? Oh.
Teachers, you no longer can say, what are you gonna do about it? The kids, it's a new year, new rules.
The JCPS school program has decided there's a few things you're not allowed to say to children anymore. Number one on the board, what are you going to do about it?
If they bring up how much money you make, just walk away.
Just don't even walk away. If someone wants to do that whole math equation from that movie where they say, you try and tell them they're going to be a garbage man, and then they say garbage men make more money than you, just be humble about it and walk away.
Is that a thing from a movie?
It's from like some movie. I can't remember.
Garbage men, did make more than teachers? Probably.
Oh, yeah, they make way more.
Yeah, it's funny.
They make more than me.
No, well, yeah. Teachers make more than you. No, that is true, man. Garbage men. It's funny that it's like teachers should have more of an I fucked up angle.
Yeah, it's like, listen, do you think
There should be a little bit more of a scared straight element. You should be, hey, pay attention, or you'll be like, fucking me.
Jesus Christ, do you want this job?
Do you want to have to dress like this?
Because listen, I didn't want this job. I didn't pay attention in school either. Now I've got to learn 9th grade science.
Yeah. And they have to wake up so early. I was always blown away because teachers would be like, I had to wake up at 5 a.m.
I'd be like, yeah, I would kill myself.
Well, I was always just like, as a kid, I was like, well, doesn't that defeat the purpose of being an adult?
Yeah.
An adult's all about stay up late,
Stay up late.
not go to bed early.
No bedtime.
No bedtime.
I'm a big boy.
You got even earlier bedtime than me, Teach.
When do you go to bed? 9:30 at night? I'm
Yeah,
up till
like, come
midnight.
on, man. You're talking about waking up at 5 a.m. and then you're telling us to get 8 hours of sleep.
I catch Letterman.
When are you going to the bar?
When do you do anything?
When do you have sex with women?
Yeah, when do you get laid?
Yeah. If I was a kid, I don't think we used the word laid.
What would you have said? To have sex upon?
To eat ass. My grade school is really up on this.
I can't wait to eat ass.
I can't wait to eat
I
ass.
can't wait until I'm a grown-up and I can eat ass.
Yeah, when I'm a big boy, I'm gonna eat ass. You know,
What
that
did
is
you want to
pretty
do when
funny.
you were a big boy that you've managed to achieve?
Oh, eat ass. Oh, achieve? Never mind.
Yeah.
As a kid, I dreamed of eating ass. And as a 33-year-old, I've just never really made it happen.
I can't, you know what?
I just have never fucking made it work.
I don't know.
I know.
My girlfriend's not a nighttime showerer. She says
Huh.
it's too dirty.
My friend's wife told me once, we were in a car, and it was
She told me to eat her ass.
it was weird. It was a full car. So it was like 5 adults in a car.
Yeah.
And then her and her husband are in the car. And her husband's the one we all know more.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, just for some reason telling us about the time he tried to eat her ass for the first time. And he's like, and I'm trying to take a shower. And then he's like, oh, let's romantically take a shower. And I'm like, he doesn't do that. And then he's like trying to wash my hair, and I'm like, what is going on? She's like, eventually I pieced it together, but for a minute or two, I was like, what the hell is going on?
Suddenly, he's on his knees. I thought the shower's a weird place to propose.
She's like, why is my husband like just randomly like, oh, let me wash your hair for you?
Let me get your back.
What? Did you have a stroke? You have a head injury? Did some sort of Freaky Friday thing happen with you and an 11-year-old boy?
What happened to you while I was waiting for the water to heat up?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I'm going to do that. Next time my girlfriend's showering, I'm going to come in and just like wash her hair for her.
Andrea was taking a bath yesterday, and I really wanted to just get his hop in.
Cannonball.
Because the shower thing makes sense, but you can't both take a bath.
No, two
at
adults
once.
in a like a household bath is so funny. Because it's like it'll be us and then a cup of water. And one of us will be 75% out of the tub.
Yeah.
Baths are like crazy because they have that thing where it's like, oh, don't fill it.
I know what 75% of me is going to be sticking out of the tub.
Ooh. Well, that's a good way to save space.
Sorry, I had to get hard. I just didn't want to displace any more water than I have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Figure if I'm rigid.
This is a pretty shallow tub. We should probably have sex.
We should probably.
I should probably be inside of you.
Listen, it just makes mathematical
it makes
sense.
more so the closer we can be. Less warm water for surface area. No, man, tubs are funny, man. Tubs are funny.
I haven't taken a bath in a long time.
Baths are fun.
They are fun.
You get to play with your toys.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Put a little baking soda in your toy submarine. Watch it take off.
I like taking a bath because it's like, hell yeah, I can finally hang out next to my toilet.
I've always wanted to spend more time.
I've always wanted to be face level
with my
toilet.
With my turlet.
I pee more out of the right side than I thought.
Where do you want us to install the hot tub? Right by the outhouse.
Yeah. No, I've thought about becoming a backyard inflatable hot tub guy.
Yeah?
Waving to my neighbors while they work on cars.
You think your parents have ever boiled the water in the waterbed?
You can get it hot. That thing my dad told me once. I was like, did you change out the water? He's like, you got to. And some reason. But then one of the things he said, it's also nice you can put in like cool water in the summer and warmer water in the winter.
For the next 15 minutes?
He's like, oh yeah, I filled it up too hot before, and then we had to like, your mom laid it an hour in bed, and we're like, oh, it's too hot.
Your mom's got 3rd-degree burns.
The bed's too hot. Imagine that conversation, just like a couple in bed.
This bed is way too
Honey,
hot.
I think you made the bed too hot. Oh, everything I do is wrong.
Oh, wow.
The
again.
bed's too hot.
The bed, wow. Oh, who's ever said that sentence? Sharon.
And meanwhile, his skin is turning like red. There's steam coming off of their teddy bears. Or pillows. This is my parents' room, and there's just a bunch of teddy bears.
Big giant one.
You have like a house party, like no one's in my parents' room.
Don't go in my parents' room.
Let's have sex on their parents' bed.
This is full.
What is this one? A zebra?
Why is this bed so hot?
It's a hot bed.
Jesus!
It's a bunch of fucking stuffies.
This bed is boiling.
Did you have a party? We got a receipt in the mail for a keg delivery, and also our stuffies are all moved off.
It's Smell musky.
It smelled musty. And the bed is
Bed's steaming again. What did you do?
the bed's cold.
You changed the water.
God, it's so hot. I can't wait to get home and get into bed.
It's cool.
Cool off.
Nice, cool bed.
Yeah, put some. That'd be a fun. I'm gonna prank my dad. When I get him, imagine. This would be great.
Do you fill up his waterbed with ice cubes?
I do a show called Viva La Dan. And it's just me, like 10, at like mid 40s, doing Viva La Bam pranks.
On your father.
Yeah.
Who's like elderly.
Yeah, who's like so old.
He's like 89 years old. And you're slapping him in the tit.
I'm slapping him in the tit and I'm filling his waterbed with ice cubes. We put ice cubes in Phil's bed.
Bro, we put ice cubes all over Phil's bed.
Oh,
dude.
man, what the hell is this? A bunch of olives?
What is this?
Did you make my waterbed a martini?
What'd you make my waterbed of? God damn it.
The damn toothpick's poking me in the back.
Fucking skewer's getting me. Smells like olives in here.
Oh, that'd be great. You fill it with piss. It's a fat Mike from NoFX sleeps on.
You ever heard of a golden shower?
A waterbed filled
I got a
with piss.
champagne bed. Know what I mean?
My bed's so hot. Why? 'Cause it's filled with piss? No, because it's hot.
It's a hot tub.
We
Bed's a hot tub.
We should have steamed some of his urine off before we put it in. Now, if you fill your bed with piss, you're gonna want to decant the urine, so it has a chance to like de-steam a little bit. Because if you just pee right in the bag, it's gonna collect all the heat.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's gonna make the bed expand. It might blow up.
I wonder if my dad has ever sous vide anything in the water.
Putting a piece of trout in this bed.
And then 6 months later, he changed the water out. Apparently, that's a thing you do. With these new waterbeds, you don't have to change the water out every 6 months. You only have to change it out.
Why? Because you never had to in the first place.
Because your dad was lying.
Finally, someone's telling the truth about big waterbed.
John Oliver.
Vote for me, Bill Herndon.
Tonight on John Oliver. What's your
John Oliver's Tonight is the Week.
Tonight on Last Week is Tonight. Waterbeds.
Last week is tonight.
Waterbeds.
An American sensation that many thought were done. Waterbeds.
Now you can fill them with piss. We got the whole studio audience a big waterbed.
Big bowl of piss.
Sleep on. We're all gonna take a nap on a waterbed.
We're all gonna piss ourselves.
And then he's taking his suit off and he has pajamas on underneath.
I'm here.
He pulls a nightcap off from under the desk. We're gonna take a nap. Good night, everybody.
John Oliver should always be wearing one of those old-timey nightcaps.
Yeah.
He should.
He's trying to take a snooze.
He's trying to cram all of last week into tonight.
Tonight, khaki pants. It is funny because sometimes it's like really important. It's like, tonight, the president murdered his sister. And then other times it's just like, tonight.
We named a boat.
Tonight, what do you call it? A tree lawn? Or do you just call it part of the front yard? And does the city own it?
This is a lawn jockey? What year is it? What kind of people are these Leicester supporters?
Would you ever have a white lawn jockey? That's the funniest.
I would paint blackface on it, though.
That would be a funny of a
white lawn jockey.
A blackface lawn jockey.
Yeah, his pants are sagging.
Yeah. There's a guy in Michigan at one of the universities who has like a little museum where he's like, yeah, I just collect like racist art and stuff.
Okay. Because
at first he was like, I was trying to buy it so like stores wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I'll just have a collect. It's important that people see this. But it's like funny because it's like that guy.
The internet is calling him the best racist.
Yeah, but it's also
the racist with the best excuses.
Does that guy ever get hit up by like racists who are just like, dude, I want to buy the collection.
Dude, I need that robe.
That is so funny. And he's like, no.
That was the whole idea. I keep it so you can't buy it.
Who's a comic who likes racist jokes? When Ari Shaffir dies,
Mark
he's
Norman.
leaving everything he owns to racist art.
Racist art collectors. He's got a very vague will.
Yeah. A very vague will. It sounds like a book.
Sure, I'll write it.
You reading good books lately?
Well, you got that Jimmy Buffett novel behind you.
What? A Pirate Looks at 50 from the library?
Yeah.
Have you read it?
I skimmed through it. I think Jimmy
What, are you a
Buffett.
fisherman?
I think Jimmy Buffett might be working with a ghostwriter.
Oh. Why do you think that?
Dealing with a dead pirate wrote that ghost
Do you think
story.
so? Is it because you looked into it, you're like, Jimmy Buffett isn't 50 or a pirate? Well, this photo is him typing the book. The photo on the cover of the book is him typing the book on an old-timey laptop.
And
which I didn't know that's a phrase that you could use. I didn't know old-timey laptop was a thing.
He's got an Intel
He is a
from
vintage
2005.
laptop. Somehow he has a vintage antique laptop.
Some school finally threw away all their laptops and he took one.
It doesn't say anything about
And it also
another
looks
author.
like he flew in on a plane so he could write on the beach.
Yeah, like a pirate. You probably stole that plane.
I bet he did.
The cover is Jimmy Buffett, sunglasses, writing,
Shirt open.
Which, if you're typing on the beach, would you?
You can't see anything.
First off, you shouldn't do that. But would sunglasses help or hurt?
The ability to see the screen?
Yeah.
It would probably help a little bit, but you still wouldn't be able to see anything.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to use a laptop in like direct sunlight? It's impossible.
I'm no Jimmy Buffett.
I'm no Jimmy Buffett. Well, hey, whoa, I'm no Jimmy Buffett.
No, and he has
okay?
one of those planes where it's like, we'll land in the ocean.
Yeah, it's a biplane.
Is that what it's called?
I don't think so.
I think it might be called.
I think it might.
biplane.
There is. Biplane is a word.
But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you think pilots ever forget? It's a guy who usually flies these, and then he switches and he's flying like a different kind of plane. And he's like, I'll just land in this lake. And he's like, fuck, I'm sorry.
Duh.
I am so used to flying my other plane.
Dude, at my other plane job, we always
My other plane has fucking.
we always used to land on
Yeah.
water at my other
It's like
plane
when
job.
you're driving a car that doesn't have like backup beepers or something.
Yeah.
You're
You're
like,
just
what?
smashing into people.
I left the lights on. Shit, I'm used to automatic. Jimmy Buffett's out here crashing regular planes into the water.
Jimmy Buffett is in a race with Richard Branson to see who can be in more airplane-based accidents.
That would be kind of cool to meet a guy who's like, I've been in a bunch of airplane crashes.
Richard Branson's got to be one of the few people alive right now who is like, I've been in multiple hot air balloon crashes.
Well, yeah, that's a hot air balloon. Bless you. I don't know too many people have been in a hot air balloon.
It's got to be Jules Verne. Like, that's second on the list.
Jules Verne's a funny name. People should have more punchlines. It's Jules Verne.
Fucking Jules Verne over
Yeah,
here.
Jules Verne. Who do you think you are, Jules Verne?
What? You're just turning the AC up. What the fuck are you doing?
Sorry, my bed is hot.
I got real hot in the bed. I'm sorry.
I'm losing my mind.
I'm a little delusional. I got
I'm like Jules Verne over here.
a regular Jules Verne. I got hot in my bed.
No, man. Have you ever been in a hot air balloon? Would you go in
I'll
one?
take my bed on the rocks. How would you like your bed tonight? You're checking at a hotel. How would you like your bed tonight, sir? Neat or on the rocks?
Well, you go to a Mexican.
Do you have a temperature preference?
You go to a Mexican resort, and those are the options for your water bed: frozen or on the rocks.
Bottled.
Salt on the rim.
Sparkling.
Is there salt on the rim?
I want to hear the fizz.
Oh, that would be awesome. Your bed feels like Pop Rocks.
Sleeping and just...
Honey, come quick. We gotta go to bed quick. I filled the bed with soda pop.
Put a bunch of Pop Rocks
I put a bunch of soda pop. Oh, come on, Bam.
Bam,
You put Sprite Remix in my water
damn
bed.
it, Bam, you put Mountain Dew Code Red in here, didn't you? God damn it, Bam. I don't even play Halo anymore. I'm arthritic.
One day, I'll have a waterbed full of Mountain Dew, and they'll just drink it with a straw and play Halo.
That's what I'm going to do when I grow up.
When I grow up.
It's going to be a crazy
And I'm
straw,
gonna stay
too.
up late. Unlike you, Teach. According to my math, has to go to bed at 9 p.m.? What do you do?
Dude.
Do you just catch up on sleep on the weekends? Like, what do you do?
Explain all of your life to me.
How are you in your like mid to late 20s? When do you party?
So, you told me on the first day of school you play the flute? When's that happening?
Yeah. You said you were a skateboarder. You said we had a teacher in 7th grade who said that he was like, I skateboard, and we were all like, holy shit.
That's so cool.
We need to call Tony Hawk. Someone needs to do a news story on our teacher.
Tony on the line.
Skateboards. And it probably like was that. It's like, oh, I one time skateboarded.
Yeah, he's
It's
seen
the
a
equivalent of how Jim
skateboard.
in the office has an acoustic guitar in his room.
Yeah, it's
But they
like,
show
well,
us
come on.
It's like, when's Jim playing that?
He's got 2 kids.
When does that come up?
Seems like a stressful job.
Yeah.
He's certainly not making it easier on himself.
No,
by
it's when
fucking,
he's a single man.
When was he ever single?
Before Pam and Karen.
Well, he was dating Pam before he was dating Pam.
Do you think Karen on the show had the same lineage as Karen? Do you think?
Karen Papadelli?
Sure.
I can't remember what her name is.
You think her dad was Quincy Jones on the show?
It should have been. He just shows up. He's like, Richard Pryor fucked Marlon Brando. Stares at Steve Carell.
It's just a family dinner where it's just Jim making that face while an old black man tells stories.
You know, Ringo didn't know how to drum.
Yeah.
How you like the Tates?
Good. You want one?
I would like Andrew.
Andrew Tate. Oh my God, is that whose cookies these are?
No, yeah, they're fresh from Romania or whatever. What did they get arrested for? Being too cool?
The Tate brothers?
Yeah.
The Tate brothers.
It also must be fun
The
to...
new single by the Tate brothers.
You just arrest 2 brothers at once. Like, you guys are up to something. Like, I don't understand
It's
how
a
that...
set of 4 handcuffs. It's like 4 connected.
I don't understand.
Couldn't their mom? Is his mom not alive
Their mom
anymore?
write him a note or
No,
something?
can their mom show up and just go, I'll take care of this officer. You
Sir.
boys come with me, and then grab him by the ear.
Yeah. Get over here,
And then
Andy.
the cops are just like, whatever they're going to do at home's going to be worse than what we're going to give them. Trust me, I know a mom. I know that look on a mom's face.
Oh, brother. They're grounded.
Have you boys been sex trafficking again?
No more DraftKings for them. I think their mom's going to take their punching bag away.
Yeah. You can kick or you can box. What? Pick one.
No!
One.
Fine, kicking.
Should have thought about that.
Damn it.
Would you rather kick or box?
I don't know. Are we talking about a real fight? Like, is someone trying to fight me and I need to defend myself? Because I think I'm gonna go punch.
This is a homosexual man who loves violence. Here's my impression. He's learning about the different art forms. At first, I was like kick, but then I was like box.
Ew. No box. I'm gonna start calling it box more.
You're watching the gay UFC.
Dana White's out of the closet. Up next on the queerest fighter this season.
Do you think people would like the UFC if there was an implication that the guys were going to have sex after?
I think
but they didn't show it.
I think,
but you knew as an audience.
But you like they kiss at the end.
It's like a wedding.
Yeah, it's like yes, yeah. It's like well, we all know when those tin cans pull away on the back of the
that probably is a problem with gay
limousine.
weddings.
What how is that?
Because there is like, they're gonna fuck later.
I think that's the same thing in every wedding.
That's what I mean. It's like with homophobes. You're asking homophobes to like be
Come
supportive.
hang out and watch your weird foreplay.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. I mean, it's weird the other way too. But
This gangbang of foreplay.
yeah, but people are like,
This
oh,
400 person stroke.
You're like, you don't support their love. It's like, no, I'm fine with their love. I just don't want to have one too many amaretto sours and then be like, do you think they have fucked before? There's no way.
Do you think they waited till marriage?
There's no way.
You think any gay guy has ever waited till marriage?
I'm an old-fashioned gay guy. There's probably some conservative gay guy who's like...
But would he be conservative and out?
That's what I mean. It's like it's some token... The way that they used to have Alan Keyes.
Okay.
And people would be like, whoa, a black... That is so funny, because in the 90s, when we were kids, it was just like, whoa, there's a black conservative?
That's crazy.
And now it's like, whoa, this guy's getting fucked in the ass while openly wearing a Ronald Reagan t-shirt and voting for Trump.
While wrapping a Christmas present for his mother.
Yeah. It's true. That'd be funny to go back and like have someone who goes, yeah, you know about Alan Keyes? And then be like, wait till you hear about Milo Yiannopoulos.
Now all black people are conservative.
Yeah, that's true. Because Kanye.
Yeah.
That is true. That is insulting. Joe Biden.
Who?
If you don't vote for me, you're not black.
That's true. That was very
That's
rude.
why I voted for Trump.
I guess I wanted to be black.
I'm not a white guy.
I guess I'm a white guy.
Like, I guess I'm not wanted here.
I guess I gotta go over to the other side.
No, but that's why Kanye initially got upset. He was like, why do black people...
Why do black lives? Why does anyone need to tell me Black Lives Matter?
No, but why do black people have to be Democrats?
Oh, that was part of his thing?
Yeah, he's like, why can't black people...
Well, I thought George Bush didn't care about black people.
Yeah.
So shouldn't they be Democrats?
No, that's just one guy. Kanye West like clarifies. He's like, no. When I said George Bush doesn't care about black people, I didn't mean systematic.
It wasn't political. It wasn't anything. I just think that dude doesn't care about black people.
He's a dick, and I don't think it affects his policy.
I think he's a great president.
I don't think he lets it cloud his judgment.
I think he keeps that. That's his personal belief, but he does believe it. That's what's important.
I just said it to fuck with Mike Myers.
I love Austin Powers. I thought we were gonna riff.
I was doing a riff.
I just watched Goldmember the night before, and I kind of thought maybe Mini Me would come out.
Who do you think you are, Kanye? Dr. Evil?
Yeah, see? That's what I thought he was going to say. Instead, he just got scared.
It's funny that Mike Myers got scared.
He was so terrified.
Because it's like, aren't comedians supposed to be like one of the more versatile artists in terms of like malleability?
Dealing with a situation like that, where someone just says something so off the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's not like a stand-up comedian, but it's like Mike Myers couldn't handle the simplest heckle.
Yeah, like not even just like just someone saying like
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Like,
if it was 10 years ago, we'd have you up on a tree. He just does. Mike Myers has done the thing Kramer was going to do.
Mike Myers has decided to quote Michael Richards on MTV. He thought it stood for Michael Richards TV. He thought he was just following the programming.
Mike Myers doesn't know about that. His movies are like, the Dutch versus the Belgium, and a Scottish guy and a British guy. And it's like, that's his idea of diversity.
Yeah. What if the guy from Logan's Run is my boss?
Yeah, you know what I mean? He doesn't know about. He was confused to meet a black person. He's like, I thought Beyonce was a character that Alicia Silverstone played in Goldmember.
No idea.
I didn't know there were black women. I'm Mike Myers. Has anything I've ever done or said lead you to believe that I know black
I know
people
what
exist?
black people are. So far in my oeuvre, it's been very confusing.
Wayne's World. I'm scrolling through, no black people.
I was confused by a Cambodian woman.
That's true. In his mind, he probably was like... In his mind, he's like, Wayne's World's edgy. We tackled miscegenation.
got a Vietnamese bitch in it.
Who is
And she rocks.
Cassandra? Crucial Taunt.
Is that the name of the band?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a very good band name.
No, it's not.
Hey, you got a good band. I'm Christopher Walken, and I do music.
Music now.
I'm into music. What? I'm supposed to say what? Like I don't get it?
What?
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 I was always confused.
Do
I
you mean?
I didn't know Christopher Walken as like a meta character.
Yeah.
So I watching that was like, why are they threatened by this really weird looking old man? Like I was confused because in the first Wayne's World it's Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
So it's like that makes sense as a person who's going to steal away Cassandra from Wayne.
Yeah, because it's Rob Lowe.
But then in the second one, you're like, does Cassandra have like dad issues? Like why is it Christopher Walken versus Mike Myers?
I'd like to see Rob high.
I like to ask ladies if they'd rather have sex with Christopher Walken or any guy more their age.
What about the Christopher Walken Clinic? And it's a place where you go to learn impressions.
Cut this and send it to SNL.
And they have a cowbell that rings when you walk in the door.
Yeah, I want to have a more fun voicemail. What's your name? Dave? All right. You've reached Dave's phone.
Dave
Leave a message.
He is not here
And then someone else
right
walks
now.
in and they're like, I'm high and I want to reenact the scenes from something.
Can I do the monologue from...
Can we do a scene together?
Can I do...
You're at the walk-in clinic.
I want to do the scene from Boiler Room where Vin Diesel's cool.
Yeah. And then they do it. The people at the walk-in clinic help you. I want to recreate Wedding Crashers.
I think Vince Vaughn's rad.
I'm gonna play. I don't think they had a scene together. Did they? Bradley Cooper. What movie is he in? Maybe
I don't know. I saw that he's running a Philly cheesesteak food cart.
Really? In
Yeah.
Louisville?
And yes, right down the street. I walked by him when I was walking the cats earlier.
Well, my hook on that story was Philly cheesesteak cart. I don't really care if what's this. You could have said anyone did this anyway.
No, it's in New York.
Damn.
He's cooking the cheesesteaks.
Really?
At least for the 15 seconds from this video.
Burning one cheesesteak.
And then at the end of it, they show you the cheesesteak, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't want raw onions on my cheesesteak.
Raw onions? Why isn't he grilling them?
The grill is there. I mean, he's in a goddamn truck. You would think the grill is
What
never...
is with this? Like, Eminem's like, I'm selling spaghetti, and Bradley Cooper's like, I'm selling cheesesteak. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger's grilled tuna sandwiches. Why are celebrities doing this?
Did you ever watch Burnt?
Burnt,
the chef movie he's in?
No. Who's in it?
Bradley Cooper.
Oh. No, he's a chef? He plays a chef?
Yeah, he's a chef. He's a fancy boy.
Hey, I've got chocolate salty balls.
Look at that cheesesteak. Oh, shit.
Showed me your laptop in the least lot. That cheesesteak's whatever, dude.
Yeah. Bradley, you can do better
I
than
can
that.
get you a better cheesesteak at any Philadelphia bank.
I could go into a Fifth Third
I could go in the goddamn bank.
and just steal someone's lunch
I can go
and get a
this
better
fucking
cheesesteak
CD
than that.
exchange place and bring in an alien ant farm anthology.
I can get a better cheesesteak at the library.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check out the Dewey Decimal, find the cooking section.
And I can get all your movies for free. And then
For
people
free.
Go, ooh. And then people in the comments go, it's a library. Everyone gets everything for free.
And then they all go get their library card.
Yeah. The
No.
library, I do hate how they charge for upscale books.
What are you talking about? What's happening?
I was at Carmichael's Kids the other day with my mom. And I was like, yeah, it's great.
Mom's in town.
She was in town.
Why didn't you bring her?
She's only in town for a little bit. I took her to Carmichael's Kids, and then I went, yeah, this place is great. And then they've got 2 adult locations.
Listen, this place also has adult bookstores,
Yeah.
Mom. If you ever want to check that out together.
1 kid place to 2 adult bookstores.
What was the joke you wrote earlier, Andrea? It was something about, it was very homophobic, I remember.
Eric's partner's writing homophobic jokes.
It was shake before serving.
Yeah.
Why do they call him gay? I would be miserable if I had to fuck a guy's ass.
And to eat ass. That's not what I dreamed of as a child.
It was shake before serving.
Yeah, I was drinking an Ensure, and she was like, "Did you shake it before you serve it, like a gay stripper?"
What?
I didn't say stripper, I said dancer.
Gay
Okay,
dancer.
well,
I'm still confused.
you shake your ass before you serve it on their
What are you
crotch.
serving?
Your ass.
Is that a thing they say? I mean, I'm gonna have to say it.
And they're like, yes, she's served when they're like drag.
Yeah.
Serve. Oh, like you're serving looks.
Yeah.
Serving cunt, as I've heard.
Yeah. Serving box.
I'm like the UPS guy. I'm delivering box.
I'm fucking. I'm like a plumber laying pipe.
I'm like the opposite of a plane. Stuff my fit my make sure your box fits.
I ain't gonna have a carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on, carry off.
I haven't even met carry off yet.
Carry on. This is carry off. I think you guys should meet.
Carry on bags.
Oh.
Hey, how about carry?
How about carry?
How about it's a scary airport and they have carry on, but it's like bones. It's like
bones
with a
and
K.
blood.
Yeah, it's carry on. It's the innards of a digested animal.
Can Louisville men's basketball take advantage of sagging ass? Oh, I'm sorry, sagging ACC.
Oh. That would be a funny format of like weekend update joke.
You just read the local news and
No,
say
but-
the first thing.
No, but misreading it.
Oh.
It requires no like wit.
Former fast food building linked to 1978 unsolved slayings in Indiana. God damn, I can't believe they didn't make it to 2000.
Wait, was that a number or a year?
It's a year, I think.
Oh.
It is a very misleading headline.
That's got to be great. People are like, this 1960s killer.
Louisville's new lobbying law requires specific details from those carrying influence. That rarely happens.
I've got a detail for you.
That rarely happens. I write a headline that is this confusing. The fuck does that even mean?
not. It says psych at the end of the headline.
Oh. Man, a car crashes into building near Louisville's Highlands neighborhood on Monday evening. Meanwhile, the Mag Bar bartenders wipe their head.
You're having a lot of fun. Hit me with another. Give me a raw one. I want in. Give me the raw meat. I got the grill. I got the heat.
The first Norton healthcare baby of 2024 born just after midnight.
Huh.
Never mind.
Something on a baby. Hold on. This could be you, but you believe, but you wanted to keep working at the mall.
If you were a baby, this could be you right now.
Oh, I got it. Give me the headline.
The first Norton healthcare baby of 2024 born just after midnight.
Feel old yet?
I think just after midnight is a terrible name.
All right.
Born just after midnight.
No, I get it.
Comma
just after midnight. I guess the mom was an Eric Clapton fan. And after midnight, let it all hang out, being the baby. Hanging out of her loose box. I guess in their family they open the it sounds like the box opens on New Year's Day and not Christmas. So they open the box. Looks like there's one more box left open.
One more box to open up. It's your stepmom.
Box.
Your stepmom's got one more box to open up. She's going to show it to you in a bedroom. Police investigating, police are conducting.
Wait, what if it was? Oh wait, it was a week ago, and it was Jesus Christ.
Actually, reason to believe it may be the Savior.
Maybe this baby was born a week ago, and it was Jesus.
We don't know. He was in a manger.
The baby can be identified by his big sash.
By the smell of frankincense.
No, the New Year's Eve baby.
Oh.
big sash and a top hat.
Oh. Well, Louisville police are conducting death investigations after a man was found dead. Slow news day.
Cain and Abel are on the case. Wait, what happened? Is that really
a man was shot on New Year's Day inside a Louisville Waffle House. Also, the day before and the day before and the day before.
The bullets were
a lot of
smothered.
The bullets were smothered, covered, capped.
He was capped.
Smothered and covered, and unfortunately, he was capped.
His hash browns were smothered and covered, and unfortunately, he was capped.
See, we got there. That was a good one.
Yeah.
A lot of people got shot. There's like 5 headlines that I'm looking at right now of everyone who got shot on New Year's Eve. One of them was in Portland, so I mean, obviously that just happens all the time.
Yeah.
ESPN apologizes for showing video of woman flashing breasts during Sugar Bowl broadcast. I thought that was the whole point.
Yeah, I thought it was. Since when did they start? Since when did ESPN start covering the Sugar Bowls? Well, they don't pay the college kids. Give them something.
A clip of people wandering on Bourbon Street in New Orleans showed a woman pulling down her top to expose her breast.
Slow news day.
Oh, wow. Someone in New Orleans is flashing. We better write. I need a paragraph on that.
I, for one, have petitioned to investigate further.
I've purchased my flight, and I'm going to have to go see if this is a consistent problem in the city.
Yeah. You ever have bourbon? No, you ever have a lady flash her breasts in New York City?
Not in New York City.
New Orleans City,
I've seen breasts in the
New
wild,
Orleans,
though.
I meant.
Oh, in New Orleans?
New Orleans, New York.
No, New Orleans, New York.
New Orleans, New York.
I didn't see any. Well, I did see tits in New Orleans, but not out in the wild.
Where'd you see him? On a lake.
In private.
In private. Boring. It's, Atlas Obscura.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, or a website, TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
And it's like, I recommend trying to see these. I saw really good breasts when I was there. And someone's comments like, where'd you see them? And you're like, it was in private.
That was a private matter.
Sometimes there will be things where it's like, this landmark is permanently closed, or like, this place no longer exists.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it will be things where it will be like, this is now on private property, so you can't see it anymore.
Yeah.
The
Rose Island Amusement Park is closed to the public.
The Leonard Skinner house is now in a gated community, so you can't get in there unless you're a member of the gated community. But it's one of those, and it's just someone being like, here's a photo of a hot lady I had sex with.
I fucked a woman.
And then it's just like, this attraction is closed.
And we're married now.
This attraction was a private experience.
It's closed.
Someone's bragging on Atlas Obscura. One time I got a free pizza place because this place was closing when I was going to my car to put my merch back, and they were like, hey, is comedian, take a pizza. But I don't think that'll happen to you. That's just the post.
A lot of moving parts here. I don't know if it'll happen to you. But I don't know. Bring shit to your car when they're closing.
Yeah. People love comedy. So if you just go, I'm a comedy, and they don't.
People just want to laugh.
They love to laugh. Police officer goes, you're a comedian? Haha, all right, pal. Well,
that's why you didn't get arrested on your way here.
That's why I didn't get arrested every day.
Blatantly smoking weed in
I have
front
a
of the
bumper
police.
sticker that says comedian. It says, don't hassle me, I'm a comedian.
I was behind a car the other day that
My other
said,
car is the stage.
My other car is the stage.
There's a photo of
My other car is the spotlight.
Headlights. I'm looking for the spotlight.
But I was behind someone who had a bumper sticker that said, please be patient, I am 6 years old.
Oh, that's very cute.
It's pink.
That's very cute. I don't know how to drive.
I'm a baby.
Well, that's that great. I think you should
I'm
leave
baby.
He's baby. Do you not know how to drive? No.
Not everyone knows how to do everything.
He refuses to drive.
Ow!
The steering wheel hurt his hands. No, Tim Robinson he's proof that you can be a skateboarder and funny.
Does he skateboard?
He does.
Does he?
You've never seen his skate crew?
Are you sure you're not thinking of Mark Normand?
Oh yeah, Mark Norman skateboard. I was thinking of Mark Barron for a second. I was like, good God.
The man needs to grow up.
Yeah, like guitar, skateboarding.
How many people have to die around you before you?
Does Mark Maron still have sex, you think?
I bet he's celibate.
Or you think now he's like, I'm over it.
I'm over it. I've blown enough loads.
Yeah.
Where'd you think I was going with that
I
sentence?
don't know. That's fun though. You're like, it's a parents trying to figure out if their kid is gay situation, and then you keep having like, you know what I mean? Like, one time I kissed this guy, and they're like, huh? And then they're like, on a dare. And they're like, oh. And then there's a part where he's like, the amount of I've blown loads.
So many
loads. And then the parents are like, oh, thank God.
Jesus Christ, why does he keep talking like that?
And then they're like, oh, they're like, thank God. And then they're like, all right, we'll go on more with your story about coming a lot.
I think our son is teasing us.
Yeah. Well, so what's the story their son is telling them? Where
he just wants them to know.
He's blown
it's
a
not
lot
a
of
story.
loads,
He just wants them to know.
And it doesn't involve a gender, or like you can't. There's no other thing to. Engage.
I've just blown a lot of loads. And I think as my mother, you deserve to know.
We were doing a little Christmas thing the other day.
Yeah.
With my girlfriend's dad and her stepmom. And her dad, he's a goofy Gus. He smokes weed and he's a goofy Gus. And then they had a bunch of ding dongs in their basement. And we're having a nice dinner. And
what, all the ants?
Hey. No, but that's kind of what I did. I said there's a box of ding dongs. And then I pointed to their daughter.
I'm not talking about Kathy.
I pointed to their daughter and I went, your daughter loves ding dongs. And then they both went like, oh my God.
Oh, did they think that was a sex joke?
They
Not like you're an idiot?
No, I know. And then there was like, and then I was like, what? Ding dong. And then I kept pointing to myself. And then
they're shocked, and you're like, what? Ding dong.
Ding dong over here. Mr. Ding Dong.
Doing a little goofy dance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the fuck?
No, and then I realized so then I was like, no, I meant because I'm a ding dong.
And they're like, listen, man, stop doubling down.
That is funny. It's like, because they loved it. They weren't like, my God, this guy went too far.
So crass.
Yeah. Your daughter loves ding dongs.
I was talking to a girl at work. She's from Cuba, and she was just sort of, absentmindedly. She was like, that guy at the bar looks just like my uncle. And I was like, oh, did you like your uncle? And she was like, ew, no.
What?
I was like, no, I just meant as a person. She's like, oh, okay.
I had a crush on my uncle.
She's only spoke English for like a year.
No,
every once in a while, something slips under her radar. And then we watched Bad Santa like 2 days later, and that joke was in that movie too.
Oh, really?
Where Lauren Graham is like, oh, do you like kids? And he's like, what do you think I am, a fucking pervert?
Yeah. That is funny.
I still can't believe out of all of the people who are so obsessed with Norm, no one has ever brought up the fact that in that Billy Bob thing, he just does a joke from Bad Santa at the beginning.
Yeah, he does.
I didn't even know he was sick thing.
I didn't even know he was sick.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's an older joke.
It's definitely like a thing.
I think both come from the same source, which is history.
I would imagine maybe that's
You know
the
what
case.
I mean?
That could be the case. They seem like people who probably heard a lot of jokes growing up.
Yeah, Billy Bob out in Arkansas.
Billy Bob.
I've
never seen Sling Blade. Should I watch it tonight?
I've never seen it either. Movie, let's both watch it. And then
next week, we'll be talking about Sling Blade.
We will. We should do that. And listeners at home, you can watch Sling Blade or Going Fresh.
Or you can just listen to us talk about
I recommend listening to the Best Show call where the guy calls in to talk about his favorite band, the Box Tops. And he doesn't know who Billy Bob Thornton is.
Oh, he just... Oh,
well, it's a fake call. It's a comedy.
Yeah, okay.
But he doesn't know who Billy Bob Thornton is. And he's just like, I just love this band, the Box Tops.
They're awesome.
And then...
I watched an interview, and the guy was really mean. The interviewer was very rude.
Well, this guy loves the Box Tops, and then he finds out Billy Bob has movies, too. And he's like, oh, that explains it. He's like, because when I go see the Box Tops, there's usually only like 200 people there, but it'll be like a 500-person venue. And we all have to sign NDAs. And there's a bunch of paparazzi. He's like, but then when I'll go like the next night to like see a local band, it'll be like 300 people at a 300-person venue. No NDAs or paparazzi. And he also finds out that all the songs are covers. And then he's like, oh. And then they're playing him like the originals. And he's like, oh, this is way better. Box Toppers fan on YouTube.
All right. Well, you want to try and make a joke?
I've been trying for the past 12 years, pal.
The winning Powerball ticket worth $50K sold at a Louisville gas station.
How many G's is it? $50K. What is this, Wheel of Fortune? Bless you.
The Kentucky State Police investigate a head-on crash that killed Meade County man Monday. Must have been Meade County. It was a wreck like that.
With a head-on crash, you think it would be a county that makes beer, foamy beer.
Not Meade.
Is there even head on mead?
No.
Head on mead.
Head on Meade. Applied directly to mouth.
Hey man, head on mead that's the kind of crash I'm looking to get into. Looking for a girl to crash on mead. No, what's a good joke we could end on? What do your parents do?
They're fishermen. Both of them.
What? That's not true.
You don't know what they do.
It'd be funny if I fell for that though. Hook, line, and sinker.
There we go. That'll do it.